Hola, mi gente. It's your girl here. It's been a while since I've been posting, and there's a reason. Sometimes it's okay to advise and talk, but it's very important when you're quiet. And right now, I have been quiet because not only do I speak about self-love, self-first, I actually experience self-love, self-first. And it is my duty to learn as well. It is my honor to spread the information, the insights of what it is. And currently, right now, you guys are in a different position because currently I don't have what is called a mount for the phone. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it always conveniently happens that I don't have a mount for my phone when it's time for me to go within. But go within without getting on social media. Go within without giving someone else advice on how they should be living their lives. Talking. This is the time where quiet is important. This is the time where doing, being, acting. And it's not acting as if you're doing fakeness, because that's not what we do here. Everything here is in truth. However, a divine person understands patience. You understand that it's okay to let others be. It's okay for you to take a step back. Everyone must win. Sometimes people win all together at the same time, and sometimes people win individually. And you should be okay with that if that's what you're striving for, to be your best version. So, with that said, what does all of this have to do with self-love, self-first? You know what I'm going to say? This has everything to do with self-love, self-first. Because although I decided to record a video, and I'm not going to post it just yet, I will eventually post this. However, I am just letting you come into my life in the midst of me being quiet. And it's okay for me to talk at this point and just let you know I'm still here. However, of course, self-love, self-first, for me, it's an actual thing. And right now, as we speak, I'm organizing. Not only am I organizing the physical things around me, but I am also organizing what I have within me. What are my thoughts? What is my focus? Taking out what doesn't serve me, bringing in much more closer what does. You ever been in a position where you try something and it actually works, and then you stop all of a sudden and you get distracted and you start doing other things? But then you're like, wait, I'm all over the place right now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it back to the basics. And I guess I advise that you should too. It's okay for you to take it back to the basics. Take a step back. Rethink, what is your focus? What are your moves? You know, how are you putting this all together? How are you waking up in the morning? How are you rising? You know, what are your practices? What are your beliefs? How are you staying focused and disciplined? You must set a daily plan. And you must try your best every single day to complete those tasks that you set yourself. That's why when you set a task, you got to be realistic. You must be realistic because you want to accomplish those tasks, right? However, I found myself, my to-do list was growing, but nothing was getting done. Why? Because I was distracted. For good reasons, but that's no excuse. So for example, let's just say, I don't know. Let's say instead of taking courses, right? Let's say you pay for a course, right? And instead of actually doing the course, you get a book. And you're reading the book, but you're like, wait, I got to get back to class. And you're doing good things, but you're not finishing the task at hand. So it's kind of sort of like that. We must come back to the basics to get things done. And that's what I'm doing. So if I'm not posting, it's not because I don't want to. I actually do. However, I'm quiet right now. Quiet with purpose. Quiet on purpose. Quiet because I do self-love, self-first. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Because it's important. It's important that you see what happens behind the scenes. And this is what's happening behind the scenes. You know, everybody... Well, let's not even speak about everybody. Let's speak about me. I can post all kinds of videos showing you my brightest side, my energetic side, my happy, everything is okay side. And that's grand. It's all accepted. But is it realistic? No, it's really not. You know, if you're living a life divinely chosen, trust and believe you have obstacles. You go through issues and situations that need to be taken care of. You go through a character restructuring on another level. You understand? So, with that said, I digress from here. I send you all blessings. Blessings upon blessings during your time of restructuring, reorganizing, rebuilding, rethinking, so that you can move forward stronger, because that's the purpose, right? Step back to step forward. And stepping back is not a weakness. It's a necessity for you to step back and reset so that your steps forward can be stronger. That's realistic. That's life. And that's self-love, self-first. Okay? You all be well. Sending you blessings and love as always.